Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into 10 must-know English phrases for daily conversations. Stick around until the end for a special shadowing English speaking practice to boost your English speaking skills. But before we continue, I'd like to request you to please like and subscribe the channel so you get all the lessons that I post. Let's kick off with our lesson on 10 essential phrases. These phrases are crucial in any conversation. Today's video isn't just about building vocabulary, although these phrases are indeed part of your vocabulary. They're specifically geared towards spoken English. Let's start with phrase number 1. What a coincidence. Now, repeat after me. What a coincidence. Okay, what a coincidence is a great phrase to use. It's very commonly used when you want to talk about a situation that is exactly the same. For example, imagine you went to a movie, and at the same time, your friend went to the same movie without either of you knowing. You meet your friend there and exclaim, "What a coincidence! You're here to watch the same movie." Wearing the same dress as me? Wow, what a coincidence. This phrase expresses a positive surprise. It's a statement used when something unexpected and positive happens. It's about sharing something identical or very similar by chance. Now, let's move on to phrase number 2. Repeat after me with the same intonation and voice modulation. You must be joking. You must be joking. This phrase is perfect for expressing a shocking surprise at something unbelievable that someone else is saying. It's used when you can't believe what the person is telling you, either because it seems unreal or impossible. For example, if your friend tells you the price of a pair of shoes they bought. If someone tells you the price is $500, or like $500 for a pair of shoes, you must be joking. Or $25,000 for just a pair of shoes, you must be joking. It's like, you must be joking. It's unbelievable. Why would anyone do that? That's unbelievable. It's a great phrase to express utter surprise. I'm sure this has happened to you. Has it ever happened? Comment below and let me know when it did. Let's move on to the next phrase, phrase number 3. I couldn't agree more. Now, repeat after me. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. Excellent. I couldn't agree more is a great phrase you can use, even in the workplace. Whenever you want to show positive and enthusiastic agreement, you can use it. You can also use this phrase in any informal setting. When making plans with your friend and you say, "I couldn't agree more," you're expressing strong agreement that what they're suggesting is absolutely correct or perfect. It shows you're completely in agreement with the situation or their suggestion. Let's look at some examples to understand this in context. For instance, your friend says, "It's been a while since we caught up. Let's meet this Saturday for lunch." You respond, "Oh yeah, it's been 2 months. Let's meet for lunch." You can simply reply, "I couldn't agree more. We must meet on Saturday." Another example could be when someone suggests, "I think we should include 2 more team members for this project. That's a lot of work." You might respond, "I couldn't agree more." This means you agree that it's a good idea to add 2 more teammates to this project. Moving on to phrase number 4. This one is quite common in British English and something I really enjoy. It's a bit dramatic, but that's what makes it effective. What a nightmare. Now, repeat after me to get the proper intonation and meaning. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I'll pause here to explain why intonation is important and why repeating after me matters. Imagine saying it like, "What a nightmare." Is it conveying the meaning effectively? No, because the tone is crucial in conveying the expressions embedded in these phrases. To clearly communicate your thoughts, you must use the correct tone and intonation. Saying "what a nightmare" makes sense, emphasizing the exasperation or frustration. This phrase is used to describe a very challenging or frustrating situation. For instance, imagine being stuck in traffic for 2 or 3 hours. That would indeed be a difficult and frustrating situation, perfect for exclaiming, "What a nightmare!" Now, on to phrase number 5. That's the thing. Repeat after me. That's the thing. That's the thing is a phrase used to emphasize that's my point, or that's what I mean to say in a conversation. It's used when you want to highlight or underscore something you're discussing, whether it's a specific point, situation, or problem. When you want to stress that what you're saying is exactly what you mean or want to emphasize, you say, that's the thing. For example, if you're discussing a project with someone and you want to emphasize a particular aspect, you might say, that's the thing we need to focus on. It's a way to clarify and emphasize your point in conversation. Moving on to phrase number 6. Here you go. It's a commonly used phrase when handing something to someone they asked for. For example, if someone asks, "Can you please give me the laptop for a few minutes?" and you hand it over, you say, "Here you go," indicating that you're giving them what they asked for. It's a polite way to offer something. For instance, if someone asks, "Can you please pass me the salt?" and you hand it to them, you would say, "Here you go." This phrase is informal and typically used with friends, family, colleagues, or even strangers when offering something or giving way. It's an informal phrase. Repeat after me. Here you go. Here you go. Phrase number 7 is no worries. It's a very common phrase used as a response to either a thank you or a sorry in informal settings. It's an informal statement and isn't appropriate for formal situations, such as with your boss or teacher. You can use no worries with your friends, family members, or even strangers. For example, if you accidentally bump into someone and they say, "Oh, sorry," you can simply respond with no worries. It's a very informal way to say, "Don't worry about it," or "That's okay." It reassures the person that everything is fine, and there's no need to concern themselves. Repeat after me. No worries. No worries. Let's use it in a sentence. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that. Oh, no worries. Thank you for helping me. Next, phrase number 8. Have a good one. Repeat after me. Have a good one. Have a good one is a positive wish, expressing that you hope someone has a good day or enjoys whatever they're about to do. For example, if someone is going to watch a movie, you can say, have a good one, to wish them an enjoyable time. Similarly, if someone is attending a ceremony or event, you can use it to wish them well. Here are some example sentences. Thank you for giving me your precious time. Have a good one. It was nice talking to you. Have a good one. Oh, you have a prize distribution ceremony today. Have a good one. Are you going to watch a movie? Have a good one. You're going to a football match? Have a good one. Okay, moving on to phrase number 9. The second last phrase. That sounds great. Repeat after me. That sounds great. That sounds great is an enthusiastic way to express agreement or excitement about something. It indicates that you not only agree, but also genuinely like the idea or suggestion that has been presented. Now, let's check the progress of the current project. That sounds great, indicating agreement with the idea. For example, this phrase is also used for future plans when you're enthusiastic and agreeable. It's a way to show your excitement and agreement. For instance, we're going to a football match this Saturday. Would you like to come? Oh, yeah, sure, that sounds great. Or, let's have dinner this Sunday, either at my place or yours. That sounds great. Moving on to the last phrase, phrase number 10. How wonderful. Repeat after me. How wonderful. This phrase is used to express positive enthusiasm for something great. For example, if someone tells you they bought a new car, You could respond with, "How wonderful." Similarly, if they're renovating their house or their child scored highest marks in class, you might say, "How wonderful to share in their positivity." These were the 10 common phrases for everyday conversations. We've learned their meanings, contexts, seen example sentences, and practiced their intonation. Try using them in role play or real-life conversations to improve your English speaking skills.